What's going on, Sumolings? Thank you so much for joining us for another product walkthrough webinar. I am Lindsay, and I am joined by the team over at PixTeller. PixTeller offers easy-to-use tools and an extensive library of templates, photos, and fonts so you can create professional custom graphics and animated videos. It's available on AppSumo right now for a lifetime deal starting at just $49. So we're basically giving it to you. We're going to dive into a walkthrough in just a second, but I'm going to tell you a few quick things about how this webinar is going to work. The first is that if you have any questions about the tool, if you have any questions about the deal, if you want to know how to get set up, anything like that, leave those questions in the Q&A box. We do have some people on standby to answer those questions, but we'll also, of course, circle back to the questions at the end of the walkthrough. The second thing is that we'd love to hear why you're interested in PixTeller. Maybe if you want to tell us a little bit about your business. I'm sorry if it looks like I have clouds of smoke coming at me. The incense I'm burning has moved in my direction. I'm sorry. All right. So yeah, if you want to tell us a little bit about your use case, if you just want to say hi and talk to us and tell us where you're watching from, you can go ahead and do that in the chat room. And then the last thing is that, of course, there will be a replay of this available. So if you need to step out, you can definitely go ahead and do that. You can watch this as many times as you would like. All right. That's it for me. Hey, Alex, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine. Hello, everyone.
I am excited to have you here. I'm excited to walk through this. I know we got a lot of people that are looking forward to joining us and watching this today. So I don't want to waste any time. Sumolings, if you have questions, put them in the Q&A box. We've got greetings from Germany. That's very exciting. We're here from Romania and California. We talked about that earlier. All right, passing it over to you. Have fun.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Alex from PixTeller, and I will show you how this nice tool works. Right now, I will share my screen to see how it works. So, first step is to log in the page. I will log in. And I will show you my account. Here, I have over 10,000 designs already made for me and for my business. For example, here are some.
Oh, wait, we're not seeing your screen. Can you share your screen?
It works?
Nope.
Yeah, I think now it works.
I think it's loading. There you go. You got it. All right, have fun.
Okay. So this is my account from PixTeller. I have over 10,000 designs here. I have from banners to affiliate assets made with PixTeller. Including PixTeller identity, it's here. For example, this is an example of a banner made for Christmas last year. For example, I have a pitch deck of PixTeller made in PixTeller. It's like a presentation. I have made Instagram stories with PixTeller. If you see also some animated Instagram stories. So you can see I have a lot of folders. I can move any design I have made on any other folder I have. I have over 100 folders. So now let's take a look to the editor. I will open an editor. It's a blank page. It's from scratch. Here in the right side, you can put up the title. In the left side is the main panel. You can set up a background of your design. Also, you can have linear background. Also, you can have linear with transparency background, if you see here. For example, if you want to make a transparent background, you can set opacity to 0. You can always choose any size you want. You have some preset sizes, or you can put the dimensions here, like in this example. Also, we have a function called Smart Resize, who will help you to resize better from a type to another. But I don't have elements, so it will not happen anything. Next section is the shape section. You can add rectangles, or you can add any type of shape you want. For example, if you can search for a car, you can find any kind of shapes here. You can resize them. You can change the color of them. You can set a transparency. You can align it in a page. Also, you have guidelines. You can flip. You can also delete it. For example, let's put it another color. And also you have a lot of filters like shadow. You can blur the shadow. You can set the shadow opacity. You can set the border. You can skew it. Also, we have some advanced skew like right or left or button. You can play with this. And all kind of filters like noise, pixelate. And now I will go back to the next section, images. You can add your own photos or illustrators by upload them. Also, you can add them to your gallery. If you see here, I have some of my most used photos in my gallery, like the PixTeller logo. If I click them, it will be added in the design page. Also, you can crop any image. For example, I can crop this, and you see it's updating. I can undo this anytime. Also, I have a lot of filters. I can set shadow to the picture. Set border, skew, and so on. I can add I can add a lot of images in the editor. I can set the image as background, for example. I can mask the image. For example, let's remove all other elements. I will make this image, for example, 600 with 600 pixels, and I will mask it in a hut. We have this. Also, you can always change the clipping crop position of the image. You can always replace the image, and you will keep the older properties. For example, I just replaced the image, and the properties are kept. I can change the mask. The default mask is square. You can see in my example here. You can add text. And you can set the exact size of the text here. You can always change the font. For example, I change to a bold font here. I removed the image. You can also add your own fonts. For example, I have a lot of other fonts under my account that are not available as default in PixTeller font. You can type the text and align it. And also you have a lot of filters like letter spacing, if you see, line height. You can also add shadow to the text. For example, I will put the shadow in white and I can blur it. I can also blur the text. For example, this is an effect. We'll close the filters now for the text. Also, we have some nice features. I will close all these filters because I don't want them. For example, you can have concave text like this. You can have word text. These are some unique features on PixTeller. You can have triangle word in PixTeller. You can scale the text. It's very cool on when you are using animation. You have also drawing, like for example, pencil tool. But kids love this. Also here you can see the layers. You can hide them or block them. For example, I cannot select this line. This line I can select and delete it. I can have multi-selections, for example, and delete them. And the coolest part, it's called Animate Mode. And in the beginning, I will show you a very, very simple example. For example, I will add a shape. And I will put it in the middle. For example, let's put the color white. And I can switch the editor in Animate Mode. Clicking here. We'll see at the beginning, I have two instances. One is on 0 second, one is on the 2 second. I can change the properties of an element here. For example, if I at the 2 second, I will make this shape bigger and put it in the middle. An animation is created. I can also set the acceleration, easy in or easy out or easy in out. You can see here the difference between them. I can add anytime any instances. For example, I will change the color at 1 second. For example, I will make this yellow, and let's make the background white. For example, I will add another instance here, and I will make the background white. This is how animation works. I can always move the instances. The last instance will give me the animation size, length. For example, now I have a 3 second animation length. Always in the design mode, I can change the shape. For example, if I will replace this with, I don't know, let's say a star, the properties of the element will be kept. If you see, it's another kind of animation. No. Let's make this animation a little bit smaller to render fast. The render process depends on the animation complexity, your internet speed connection, also on animation resolution, and so on. For example, this is the animation I've created. So right now, let's create something that can be useful, like a banner, for example. So, and I will create this from scratch. I will open the editor, and I will put a name here, AppSumo webinar 9th September. Let's add the AppSumo logo. This is an image. You can copy paste images, including from the web. Let's make this image a little bit bigger. I align the image under the screen. Also, I will add an illustration. And let's make this illustration a little bit bigger. I can always change the order of the elements in the page. Let's put another color here for the background. I can use the color picker. If you see, I can choose any color from here, from the image, or even the AppSumo. Let's put this yellow. I like this yellow a lot. It's used also in the PixTeller logo. And now let's add the shape. Let's put a sumo link there. For example, I will search for a fat, and I have this. I will make it bigger, and I will put it somewhere here. For example, I can change the color. I will make it blue, right here. Let's put a text. For example, I will write here a text. For example, best deals ever. I will make the text container a little bit bigger. Let's change the font. For example, I like this, the bold font. Let's put this under Sumo. Let's make the size a little bit bigger. I think it's good now. I don't know. Let's set the line spacing. I think it looks good. And now, let's make an animation with Sumo link. So to make this, I will switch to Animate Mode, and I will have a timeline of 2 seconds of animation. Let's make it 3. So I want to keep the Sumo link animation on first and the last instance, and I will create new instances at 0.5 second and here 2.2 second. for example. And let's apply an effect to this. I will make a skew here, like something like this. Also, I would like to add the rotation here. I think will be much better if you have a little bit. And here, I will make the right. And also I will add rotation. Between instances, an animation is created. I think I will make it much faster because I think it will looks great. Great. I will change the instances. You can also copy any instance. For example, here I can copy this instance and paste it in the timeline. Or you can delete instances. Always, you can, for example, you can reset the timeline. You can also change the color here. For example, let's make it red. This is a simple, very simple animation, right? Let's add a button here, for example. Join now. I will move a little bit. And I can change the font here to respect the design guidelines. Make it bigger, I don't know, 60. And let's make this bump around, for example. Let's animate join now today. So here, I can add an instance, add instance here, add instance here, add instance here. Here, I want to be in the left. Here, I want to be on the right. Here, I want to be in the left. Let's set out some acceleration, different kind of acceleration, and see what's happened. If you see, this is a cool animation. I like it. Let's add an effect here too. For example, here. I add a new instance and I can change the filters. For example, I can change the saturation. I can make it very, very saturated, but not so saturated. Let's see how it looks. Anytime I can replace the shape, for example, and the properties will be kept. For example, rocket. I can put a rocket here. And if I go to animation mode, the properties are kept. But I like the sumo link. I will replace this with the fat guy. Now let's render this. So I don't know. Let's add another shape. I think cursor. Here, let's this cursor like this. I will make it 90 degrees, no, 7 degrees. Animate and add instance. I think the color, this color is much better. And here. And I will move the hand outside the editor, the canvas. And here, the same. And check out. Let's render this and see the final result. I think in about 50 seconds, this animation will be rendered. Now it's converting on the server. I hope it's not locked or something. I think the animation is blocked, but also I have the source and I can edit here again. Oh, it's trouble. I don't know why it's the render is stuck. I will render it again. I think it's blocked the connection or something like this. It's happening. Yeah, the animation was rendered, and now I can download it in different formats. In MP4, I can double the video length. I can increase the video length 10 times, for example. It will be an animation of 20 seconds. I can download it as a GIF. I can set the quality of the GIF. I can download it as WebP. I recommend this format for everyone because it's much better. I can make animation play one time. For example, I don't know if you want to play one time and when the animation will stop. I can always use this animation. For example, if I want to make this animation for a story, for Facebook or Instagram, in this case, I will choose preset size and select Instagram story. I can put them in the middle, for example. I can move, for example, but join today text on the bottom. I can set another size. And if I go to animate mode, for example, I can have an Instagram story or Facebook story, an animation. I can render it. I hope it's not that we will not have problems in the render process. Yeah, it worked. And you can download it. Also, you can use any kind of template from here. You have animated templates. You have social media images, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, Pinterest images, all kind of marketing stuff. I know we must have better templates, and we will make better templates. Facebook links, animated banners for your ads campaigns. You can have mockups. If you know mockups, you can always replace something here. For example, if you want to use this, you can always change the image by replacing it. Just replace the image. And change the button of AppSumo.com. So let's make this text bigger. You can change the background color. For example, this red, let's make it blue. And this button, let's make it blue also. You can save it. You will find this design under your account. Also, you can animate this. Don't forget, the replace button is one of the easiest way to edit templates. For example, I don't know, I choose an animated post, and for example, if I want to use this and put your image here, I don't know, let's say girl, another girl. You can change also the colors. Let's put this color and make the heart a red one. You can always also you must change the text here. For example, in this case, you can put a shadow because it will be much readable. Also can change the colors, also the text. Let's put today date. It's 9 or 9. I change the colors and I can animate it. It's how it looks. I can also make the photo, for example, in this case, let's make it as bigger as the screen. But not in this instance here. I will copy this instance and paste it here. And I will have an animation. I can render it. Let's see how much will take now. I think it's under 1 minute. It's because the image it's big and it's hard to render. I think we'll make also an option to render in cloud. Will be much faster, much faster than this. And let's see what happens. I had animation where about 20 minutes to render, and why we need the rendering cloud? Because it's a lot of time consuming, staying and waiting this animation to render. Almost done, almost ready. Now, in this time, the thumb is created, the GIF thumb is created, the web it's created, the MP4 is created. It's done by the servers. And this is the animation. I can always download it. For example, in this case, it goes in under my downloads folder. So this is PixTeller. You can make a lot of stuff for your projects, for your web projects. You can make presentation of all kinds. You can make a lot of graphics, and I think it's unique. So I will stop here. I will stop the screen sharing here, and I will take a look to the chat.
Let's go ahead and answer some questions.
Okay.
Hello again. Thank you for all of that.
Okay.
We did get a lot of the questions that were posed have already been answered in our Q&A box because you have an awesome team and they are on top of it. So Sumo Links, if you have more questions that haven't been answered, I do want to prioritize those. Go ahead and put those in the Q&A box now. I'm going to go ahead and ask you the ones that are here. Can we upload our own audio?
Not yet, but we have this in our roadmap, audio and also videos. Basically,
Awesome.
right now you can make animation only from static elements like text, shapes, icons, images, and so on. But this is the uniqueness in PixTeller, because you have a lot of video editing tools where you can put your sound and your video, but to create an animation from scratch, from static elements, it's unique.
I hear that. I got you.
Okay.
All right, Monty has two questions. Will Alex share his assets via video tutorials? ... There's no question.
I don't share some private folders.
You don't want to tell us all of your secrets?
No, for sure no.
He doesn't want to give us all of his secrets, guys. Crazy talk.
No.
The second question is, what about other languages? Is that coming?
I hope so. I will be a big step, because
Awesome.
I know it's a language barrier, and also here in Europe we have, I don't know, tens of different languages.
Yeah, no, there's no shortage of languages.
Yeah.
Whenever somebody asks for other languages, I'm like, there's like 250 now that you have to add. Like, you can't just add one. You can't just add 5.
At least 5. When we
yeah, you want to get some, but oof, there are a lot. Is there a background remover coming?
I checked some APIs with the background removal, but they work only on people faces, for example, or people postures, but they not recognize also all the objects. And when a very cool background removal will be on the market, I hope we will implement it on PixTeller too.
Awesome. I want to ask you just, what are you looking forward to that's on the roadmap? What do we have to look forward to coming up?
I think the next update will be the team plan. Also, under the team plan will be, user can set up their own assets like colors, for example. Their own fonts will be available in the editor as default.
Awesome.
They can share between the team the designs. A lot of things.
Fun, cool. That's exciting. Joseph wants to know, if I upload a custom font, is there any file size limit? He said,
No.
you know, Chinese font files are huge. I don't know that, but that's funny.
I played with the Chinese fonts, and also Greek fonts, and Israeli fonts are very, very big, and it works.
Giant file sizes.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I think 100 megabytes of in the file size for a font it's huge.
Cool. So there's no limit for them? They're all good?
No, there's no limit.
Cool. Ryan wants to know, can you show the mock-up option again?
Mock-up option. Okay.
You got to share your screen again.
Okay. Just a second. Okay, I will go to templates, for example, and here is a category called mockup, for example. And I have mockups of all kinds of stuff. For example, this is the phone, and if I use this, I can change the text. Let's say blah blah blah. Here, I can change the background color. For example, let's make it orange. Let's make this bigger. Save. If
Looks
I
great.
go to my design, it's here.
Awesome.
You have a lot of mockups in that section. I don't know how many, but there are a few.
Cool.
Yeah, you have over 4 pages of mockups.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. We have somebody who wants to know, will you be updating the assets within PixTeller, adding any more resources like icons, pics, etc.?
There are already a lot of resources.
Yeah, you did just say there were 4 pages of something.
No, it's just for mockups. We will update the templates for sure, but it's very hard to have all the photos inside it, all the illustration, because there are a lot of services like Pixabay, where you can easily find the exact photo you want to use it on PixTeller, and go download and use it on PixTeller. I think it's much easier for the user and for us too, because it's very, very hard to get all these kind of photos for free.
Awesome. Yeah. We always have deals for those kind of things. So, you know, just stick with AppSumo. We got you. All right. What is the max supported video resolution?
I think 4K. I don't know the exact size for 4K, but you can make 5,000 to 5,000 pixel resolution for animation.
Cool. Sumolangs, if you have more questions, now is your time to submit them. This one here, Michael wants to know if you can show how to create a folder and move an image to a new folder.
Okay, I will share my screen.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Oh, no, this. I can share this screen. Okay. So I will create a folder. Let's name it AppSumo. I press enter, or I can see this is my folder, and let's move this blah blah AppSumo, and this one and this one and this one. Let's move them to my new folder, and I must find it.
I really appreciate you making all of AppSumo's new graphics. I think this is really great.
Okay, if I go to view the folder, for example, this in my AppSumo folder, I will find the design that I moved about a few seconds ago.
Awesome. Thank you.
I can move also the folder in another folder or things like this.
Awesome. Love it. Thank you for showing us all of that. Is there a
Okay.
way to download the images in your assets panel and then downsize it to a smaller size
Yeah.
and then upload it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. You
How
can, for
about
example,
using, oh, sorry, go.
you can, for example, you can download this image on a low resolution from the start. For example, I don't have a screen sharing. Okay, but you can make.
Go, yeah.
Okay.
How about using your own video instead of a photo?
Right now, it's not possible.
Cool. Michael says, thank you for the demonstration. When we purchase through AppSumo, will we be automatically updated about new features?
New features under the Diamond account. When a user buy a Pro account for lifetime, will stay as a Pro user for life. This is a lot of a lot
that
of
makes
people
sense.
make these remarks. You bought Pro lifetime account. I cannot upgrade you to Diamond. Like I cannot upgrade a free user to Pro account. Like
So what is the account that they're getting with the AppSumo deal?
the maximum account, the Diamond account, is the ultimate account at PixTeller right now. And I don't have any intentions to make a greater account in the future.
Cool. The best of the best. Brandon wants to know, can you explain the privacy of folders? Does this mean that if your folders aren't private, you can copy other people's?
Yeah, if your folder is not private and a user enters your account, can copy, can use your design, can view your design. If you're private, if your folder is private, only you can view it and access it.
Awesome. So sorry, to clarify, will they'll get the new features of they'll get new features as they come in, correct?
Yeah, yes.
Whoa. Okay. Thanks for clarifying that, Mike. Don't worry about it. I just had a whole thing. Is the Diamond account a one-time payment and how much is it? This is the Diamond account, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, $49.
Cool.
Only on AppSumo and the best deal ever we ever made.
So yeah, $49 for a Diamond license, which is the highest they can get. You're really spoiling us. This is very, very kind of you. All right. In the last deal, I did get an account with minimum animation possibilities, so I got extra. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Get that question.
I don't think it's a question. All right, applause. Thank you, Mike. Applause. From download page, created image or video, can you explain the features, use animation, and share?
Yeah, for example, you can share a private animation or private design via a link. For example, you made a private design and you want to share it only with someone from your team. You can copy that link because it's a unique link and send it to him. Even if that design is private, can be accessed by someone else.
Awesome. All right, that's what we got for today. Sumolings, thank you so much for all of your questions and for interacting with us. And if you have not already, you can go to appsumo.com/PixTeller to redeem your lifetime code for just $49. Of course, it's backed by AppSumo's 60-day guarantee, so you can go ahead and get started, play around with it, see how it works for you. And of course, we'd love to know how PixTeller is working for you. You can go ahead and leave all of your comments and reviews and questions, of course, on the deals page. If you have any more questions, you can also reach out to PixTeller support. They're happy to help you there, and really fast. Floren's doing great. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate you taking us through everything.
Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you to all. And excuse me for my emotions and the things I missed and so on. It's my first time when I make a webinar live. So
You did amazing. I think I scared you at the beginning by telling you how many people RSVP'd. That's my bad. We got a lot of super thanks sold. We got a few people saying that they're buying the product after this. So I feel like you did a good job.
thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you so much. And you did great, Alex. I bought this yesterday. Yeah, they're loving it. You did great. All right. Thank you so much, Sumo Lings. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Goodbye.